Hi, we're here, Yorkshire Talks. Me and Christine, we're back again.
I know, we're back for a new series, a brand new series. 3 series is in. I can't believe it. Is that a word? Series is.
Series is.
No.
Series.
Series
Series 3. Series 3. That's what we're doing.
I can't believe it. So we've got through so many guests already who've come here to our lovely little nest here in Leeds.
I know we have. It's been so exciting. We've had some incredible guests and we've got some amazing people coming for the next series. But what have you been up to, Christine? What's been going on?
Well, you and I have been on a little project together, haven't we?
Oh, we have indeed.
We are film stars. Film stars in inverted commas.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been both filming on the new movie Hot Flash.
We have indeed. You are playing yourself,
Well,
which
thank
of course
goodness.
is amazing.
Well, I have to play myself because I cannot act. Whereas you had an actual proper role.
I did have a little comedy role. I'm excited to see it when it comes out later this year.
Yeah, we'll be telling you all about that. I have no doubt. And it was great fun to do, wasn't it?
It was. It
I
was
learned
brilliant.
so much behind the scenes about what it's like. I've worked in news all my life, which is quite a fast turnaround.
Mm-hmm.
But working with actors and seeing how they work, and I'm in total awe how they learn the lines and how they remember them, and the whole process was fascinating.
That's amazing. And it is completely different to obviously live TV that you're used to, because then you're filming a scene over and over again from all the different angles and getting all the different reactions.
I had to keep going in going, good luck.
Was that your one line?
I did have more than that, but one of the scenes, that's all I had to say. And I had to do it about 20 times. So that was...
I can't wait to see it.
I managed to memorise my line anyway, which is good. But yeah, we had... The last series was such a success, wasn't it? We actually had across the whole spectrum of all our outlets, including all the social media, all the podcast sites that we're on, and on YouTube, 1 million hits.
That's incredible. So thank you to everybody who is subscribing and following us and listening and watching all our episodes, because we absolutely love doing this and we're so excited to be doing it again for a third series. But who was your favourite
Well,
then?
I don't like to say a favourite because everybody was different in their own way. I mean, it was great to have Lisa was our first guest of the series, Lisa Riley from Emmerdale. And she was about to go into the jungle, the I'm a Celebrity jungle.
She was. And she kept that very quiet. We didn't know that was happening. But obviously Lisa was talking about her incredible journey on Emmerdale, celebrating
30 years as Mandy Dingle.
But yeah, then going straight into the jungle in I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here.
And such a warm personality, very down to earth. I mean, what you see is what you get with Lisa. And I was not surprised that she did really well when she went
She made
in
it
the
all the way
jungle.
to the final.
Yeah.
She was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And she made a best mate in there, didn't she? Ginge. What's it called?
Oh,
Ginge.
Insta Ginge.
Insta Ginge. Is that his name?
Yeah, I didn't know who he was till he went in there. Did
Well,
you?
I didn't.
Just shows, I think.
I'm not a gamer, you see. I'm not a gamer, unfortunately.
But he won, didn't he? Didn't he win? Yeah, he won.
Did he win? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's so, it's so last year. Anyway, also Dr. Amir Khan, my great friend from many years. And wasn't it funny how he admitted for the first time how he'd conned his way into becoming a TV doctor?
Exactly.
On calendar. He'd conned me. Because we actually asked him as a local Bradford GP if he would help us with a vegetable patch that we were doing on calendar. And he told us he knew all about growing veg.
And he knew nothing.
He
knew nothing.
And he admitted the whole thing. So
he did.
I gave Dr. Amir his big television break, obviously.
You did. That was really funny. It was such a funny episode as well. I think we laughed all the way through that interview.
We did. But
it was
so
really,
many
really
other
fun.
guests. I mean, Lindsay Burrow was beautiful, wasn't she? She came on, told us the whole story about her and Rob Burrow, who died sadly, and how they've now created the fantastic Rob Burrow MND Centre in Leeds.
Yeah. And we were privileged enough to go and see it, weren't we, as well? We went to the opening of it, and what an incredible centre that is. And you can just see all the immersion, drive, fundraising, everything that's gone into that to make that centre an incredible space for people that are going through
And we're
M&D.
actually, one of our guests in this next series is Dr. Agam Young, who is the lady who works so closely with Lindsay and Rob.
Yeah.
And she's an incredible woman. Honestly, I can't wait for you to meet her. I met her at a recent event and she's agreed to come on and tell us how it all happened and the outcome and her own story as well. So
that'll be brilliant. That'll be brilliant to hear. And also, my good friend as well, Quill, came on to tell us about his album and everything he's got going on. And we actually, I think we spoke about this, didn't we? That me and him were on a charity single that made it to number 8 in the charts.
Yeah, so all that's happened since
Christmas,
then.
Yeah.
And he actually sang for us. So catch up with that one if you've not caught it already. We also met Claire Warren, my kind of mum, on Instagram. And I found that fascinating because she'd worked in a similar world to me, radio, TV broadcasting, and had basically formed a whole new career on social media where she talks about being a young mum and in a very funny way. And she's got a huge following now.
She has, and all her posts are hilarious. I started looking and following when we were getting her on the show, and it was just everything that she does is just so funny. And it's so amazing how she's put all those clips together as well.
And she told us how it all works. So her kind of background in broadcasting helps because she knows how to film. But the amount of work that goes into those social media posts is incredible. And I found that really interesting to hear another new world that I knew nothing about. So
absolutely amazing. And speaking of radio as well, we had Rosie Madison, who is one of the Radio 1 presenters now over at Radio 1. I think she just started at that point.
They would just got their big break with a Radio 1 show, her and Danny Milo.
Yeah.
And it's all happening for those two. Watch this space.
I know, they're doing fantastic. And obviously Rosie's designing and doing all her other stuff as well, which is absolutely fantastic.
She's an artist as well. She's
so
incredible. Danny Malin rejoined us again, my friend Danny.
Good old Danny.
Yeah, and Danny went through such a lot last year. He broke away from the iconic channel that made his name, Rate My Takeaway, and started his own channel. He has just reached 100,000 subscribers on his new channel.
That's brilliant.
And he's doing so well, looking well, got his fitness together because he went through a very bad patch. You know, it was a difficult time for him. So it's great to see Danny doing so well.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
And we also had Jono. Yeah,
Jono Lancaster.
And he's had such an incredible journey and everything that Jono's gone through. And he's a good friend of both of ours, but he's also very much involved in the Pride and Diversity Awards, which is event that I do as one of our judges. And it's just amazing to have his input and his positive outlook on life. I think it just came through. And I think his memorable item, you know, that he brought in about his baby clothes.
Yeah, because Jono was abandoned as a baby because he had Treacher Collins syndrome.
Yeah.
So his face didn't look right and he's gone through his whole life, in his view, with everybody looking at him thinking he looks terrible. In actual fact, he's a good looking guy.
Yeah.
Exactly. He just had to rethink how he saw himself. But that moment when he brought out the little baby suit that he was left wearing, so it's his only connection with his real mother.
Exactly. And then he was adopted by his adopted mum.
Jean,
and his relationship with his mum, I mean, it's just so heartwarming. Do you know, throughout the whole of series 2, I think there's been so many heartfelt moments that have really touched me, definitely.
Yeah. I think Jono's, I mean, made both of us cry, didn't he? And people have listened to Jono's that I know who not people that don't know him as well since and have come back to me and said, what an amazing man he is.
He is so inspirational, inspirational with everything he's doing within the community. I just want to mention as well Julie Cryer, who we had from a completely different perspective, because I was, I guess, very skeptical about medium and that kind of spirituality. But it really did open my eyes.
Julie's was one of our biggest hits of the series because people are absolutely fascinated by what Julie does. It's that, can you really talk to dead people? Can you communicate? Can you see into the future? I mean, she's incredible, isn't she? And when you talk to her, she's a very calm lady, isn't she?
Yeah. And extremely calm.
Has such a story to tell herself. And she talked about being a little girl and having the gift, as she calls it. And, you know, parents had to try and pretend, you know, it wasn't happening because they didn't want her laughed at or made to feel different.
Exactly. To made to feel different. And you know this, Christine, but I did have a private reading with Julie as well. So we will see. We will keep you posted and see if that transpires.
Off the back of our podcast, Julie has got a lot of attention. In fact, the Daily Mail did a big feature on her just very recently, all because of what we did. And she's planning lots of exciting new things coming up as well. So
brilliant. I look forward to that. Look forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
So we are going to get on with series 3. As we said, we've got some incredible guests that are coming, but we will keep you posted on who theirs are. But we're looking forward to welcoming you back to another series of Yorkshire Talks.
And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. And thanks as well to our fantastic sponsor, patient.info, who are sponsoring us once again this year. We'll tell you all about them as well.
Fab. We'll see you all soon.